19 housemates are up for possible eviction today. Who do you think will be leaving the house today? It's about to go down. So, guys, it has been quite a very fun, funny, dramatic, chaotic, impressive, amazing week for the housemates. A lot happened last week. A lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot happened last week. And once again, it is that time that most of the housemates don't like because one, two, three, or even four-person are likely to leave the house today. Now, who are those that you think will be leaving the house today? Well, apart from Faith, who won the head of house, and Zita that is saved with his power, and then Mensa that found the immunity card. Apart from them, other housemates are up for possible eviction today. So there are 19 housemates that are up for possible eviction today. And guys, I am back again with my 99.9% possibility of housemates that are likely to leave Biggie's house tonight. But before we get into that, who is your favorite housemate in the house? Did you vote for them? Because as we all know that it is actually the voting that counts and not what your favorite housemates shows us in the show. It is your vote that is going to keep them in the house. It is your vote that is going to save them. It is your vote that will determine whether they will keep on being in Biggie's house and keep on entertaining you, or if they are likely to go home today. So did you vote for your favorite person, and how much did you vote for them? Because as I said, that is what actually counts here. I'm not about going on Twitter, typing, tweeting, saying things, fighting those that are against your favorite person and all that. It is not what counts. What counts is your vote. So if you don't vote for your favorite person, but you want the person to remain in the house, then trust me, you are not doing the proper thing, because there's no way you can be saying that Dede is your girl, you want her to win, and you don't vote for her. Imisi is my girl, I want her to win, and you don't vote for her. Koyi, Kola, this person is my favorite person, and you don't vote for the person. It means that you are not doing the proper stuff. You don't like that person, and you likely don't want the person to win, because saying it with your bare mouth can't make them to remain in the house. Talk more of making them to win. It is your voting that counts. It is your voting that will determine whether they will stay or they will go. Well, guys, let us dive into today's business. Who do you think is leaving the house today? Trust me, there is high possibility that 4 housemates will be leaving the house today. And the reason being that last week there was no eviction last week, and there are still 22 housemates in the house. And I think we still have 4 more weeks to go before the show will come to an end. So I think the possibility of 4 housemates leaving Biggie's house tonight is quite possible. I see that coming, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So these are the 4 housemates that are likely to leave Biggie's house tonight. And the first person is Tracy. She has a high chance of going home tonight. And that is because we have seen Tracy, we have seen a game, we have seen what, the show that she gave to us. She tried, she did her best. I mean, last week she tried to show us herself more. We saw her and Zita's friendship. We saw some basketballs that she gave out last week. Yeah, we saw that, we enjoyed that. But then again, outside the house, I mean, our fans, we don't know who our fans are. There's not much campaign about her. She's not been talked that much, and trust me, she's still been in the house up to six weeks. To me, I would say that it is a miracle, because all this while I thought that Tracy would have been watching the show with us by now. But I mean, some people have grace, and I think that grace has worked for her, and it might still work for her, okay? But for me, I would say that she has a high chances of going home tonight. K Bobo is the second housemate with 99.9 possibility of going home tonight. Just like Tracy, he tried this week, after Ebuka asked him, why do you usually spend much time in the kitchen, cooking, this one, that one? We don't get to see more of you. This week he tried, even though I can't tell if it was because they were using, stove to cook last week or if it was because of what Ebuka said, but whatever it is, we didn't see him in the kitchen more last week. He kind of trying to mingle to vibes. I mean, we saw him doing the pool party, how he was with Avatar. They were whining it, they were dancing and all that. So we saw him put more effort in showing us more of himself and what he has got for us. But so unfortunately, for me, I would say that is likely to leave the house tonight because I mean, have you seen the people in the house? It is more competitive now, and trust me, Kebobo is one of the least competitive person in that house. So I see him leaving Biggie's house tonight. Yes, I see him leaving the house. The third person is Culture. Just like Tracy. Culture is someone that I never expected that he will still be in the house. Yes, even though, trust me, Culture is giving us, is entertaining us, is part of the show because is choco 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 is something that we might find that somehow, but we are enjoying every bit of that, the gossip and all that. We are enjoying that, but just like Capable, or just like I said, the show has become more competitive. So I'm seeing Kosho leaving the house tonight. Yes, he has tried. For him to be in the house up to the 6th week, to me is a miracle because, like, I mean, someone like Kosho is meant to be in the house watching the show, while someone like Keikumi is meant to be in that house. I mean, if we are to talk about it from those that give us more show in the house, but as I said initially, it's more about the voting and less about what housemates have showed us, their capability or their show or their drama in the house. So it's more of voting, but all the same, I can see Kosho going home tonight. Bright is the fourth housemate that is likely going home tonight. The chances is quite high. So if there will be fourth eviction tonight, the fourth person is going to be Bright. This year eviction has been somehow in the sense that, some people that you would think that they are going to be evicted from the house, they end up staying more in the house compared to those that you might think are going home. Okay, so what I have this thing that Bright is going home tonight. Okay. And the reason being that, yeah, we have seen Bright, we have seen him, his game, how he tried to portray himself as a bad guy, he don't care and all that. We have seen him, you have seen his story lie. But then again, what are his fans doing? Because if I am to go with what I have seen so far on his social media apps, I would say that his fans or the person handling his apps are not doing much for him. Okay, so there's not much campaign for Bright, and trust me, him being in the house this week is going to take the grace of God. I see him leaving the house today. Trust me, I see him leaving the house today. Well, guys, these are the 4 housemates with 99.9% possible eviction tonight. I have Tracy, Kebobo, Kosho, and Bright. Now I'm asking you, who do you think will be leaving Biggie's house tonight? Let your girl know in the comment section, because tonight's eviction, I can see that it is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a surprise, and as well, it's going to be something that we make a lot of people to keep their mouth wide open, because they'll be like, oh my goodness, like, this person is out. What it is, what it is. I mean, someone has to go for others to win the show. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support, your like, your comments. I appreciate, and I want to know who you think will be leaving Biggie's house today in the comment section. Thank you for being here, your support and your love, and I'm still your gorgeous Villa. Trust me to always come back with more updates. Bye.